confused about about his letter. Is it in the bylaws, not in the bylaws?
Well, he voluntarily
Oh,
In the bylaws, it's
resigned.
never been enforced.
Okay,
It's
so
in the
I mean, we
bylaws.
have one person resigning and saying that there are other people who also didn't meet the criteria, but, so I got confused about that whole thing. I know I'm a state appointee and there, it's certainly, one of those rules is, I believe it's 4. So I'm a little confused about my shade.
I believe, and I see Skip's here, he may know better than me, but I think if the statutory requirement is met with 4 absences, it's our obligation really to note, and let's say it's a commissioner appointed person, it's our obligation to notify the commissioners. I think it's the commissioners who have the power to remove, not us.
Yeah.
Right, oh no, I understand
Well,
that
and
part.
that's my question. It's in the
Am I wrong?
bylaws.
No, and if I'm given permission, I'd like to address the board. Is that possible? Okay. In that regard, both the bylaws are a reflection of the Ohio Revised Code, 304.02. Okay, and what it indicates are,
If you'd like to read that, but I just don't
I know by heart. And so what it indicates is that the appointing authorities, state or the commissioners, have the authority under the removal section, and again, this comes from the Ohio Revised Code, if there is misfeasance, malfeasance, misconduct, to remove a board member, that board member gets a hearing, thereby some of the controversy that recently occurred. The second section of that is if a board member does not attend 4 meetings in a year, or some discussion right now about what constitutes a year, this board shall, there is no option on the part of this board. When a board member misses 4 meetings, you're obligated to communicate to the commissioners, to our board, to your appointing authority, the state, or to the commissioner's office. And then we choose. Do we vacate the seat? It's called vacating, we vacate the seat. In essence, the individual who's not been attending the meetings is in essence vacating their own seat because they're not meeting the prerequisite of the meetings. And that makes sense. I mean, it's common sense that since we serve a very vulnerable community here, that we have people who are going to be here, be a part of the process, be up on the process so you're familiar with where things are, and so on and so on and so on. And so I'm going to ask you, Jay voluntarily resigned. You have another individual who also meets that standard right now. And so I'm going to ask you to do your job and to submit a letter communicating to our office that you have a board member in non-compliance. And then it will be our call on how we handle it.
And what are you considering a year?
Well,
From
again,
January to
that is open
December?
for discussion. What do you guys consider?
We're on a fiscal year.
You're not a fiscal from a financial
State.
standpoint.
Well, I mean, all appointments are fiscal year in July and June.
July or June. You know, again, I've asked our attorney what constitutes a year, but I don't know what the lawmakers were thinking when they said year. They said a year. Who knows what they were thinking at the time? I think that the common understanding would be whatever you guys think is a year. So within the context of your year, let's call it a fiscal year. Then, you know, that's your obligation. And if you hear something different from that, you know, you can confer with an attorney or we'll confer with our whichever.
I would think a fair interpretation would be during any 12-month period.
Well, that was my take on it, any rolling 12-month period.
Yeah.
But I'm not an attorney and I'm not going to make that call. Common sense would say, and again, you have to understand the intent of the law. The intent of the law is that people at the table who are a regular part of the process so they have full understanding of the decisions they're making because we are serving a very vulnerable group of people. It's very important we have good decisions from this board. And so that's the reason for all of this machination. It's not because of any angst that we have between each other or whatever. We just want to ensure that we have a responsible board. And all of you are responsible people. You're here, you engage in a very robust dialogue. I'm interested in listening to the dialogue in the back of the room here. And so it really is just to ensure we have a solid board making good decisions so that the citizens of our county can be assured that that's correct. But what concerns me a bit is that this board is not familiar with that obligation. because that's the law. So if that points to me as your appointing authority, it says, well, what else is not being missed? And if this little thing is not being missed, what other decisions are not being missed because of ignorance? So let me point another item out that you might want to look at, and that's your records retention policy. I know that you have a record retention policy and went through a review process with the Historic Society. And I know that it was reviewed by an attorney. Understand that attorneys do not review for procedural properties. They review for legal wording, construction. I would ask you to come to our county expert, and she is truly an expert, Linda Grahaming. I reviewed your retention policy with her, and there's flaws in your retention policy from my perspective. And so I would just ask you, out of courtesy, to go, because I hate to see you guys caught, because, there's a challenge with your retention policy. So it's little things like that that point to me, and I say, okay, there's some things that need to be corrected, and so I'm here to point it out. Regarding your obligation under the law to indicate to the commissioners your appointment for the absences, I'm going to ask you to follow through on that and to complete that. That would be clean, we could be above board, we do things in the proper procedure. Anybody that has any question on that, you can do your bylaws, section 2.6, right away, so
Did I hear you say that if an individual meets the 4 absence policy, that the commissioners have the option of choosing to vacate
That's
or
right.
not?
We
So
may
on a
for-
person-to-person basis?
That's right. If we made for whatever reasons. Let's say, for example, that there are other considerations, and this is the way I think. I'm not speaking for the board, I'm speaking for myself. And so, when I would consider in that situation, and I'll use Jay as an example, he's not here, so I can talk about it. If his past behavior or if his past practice involved some other kinds of misbehavior, I would factor that in. If it was simply absences, I would go to him and say, hey, look, you're missing a bunch of meetings, what's going on? Is this going to be an ongoing practice? And we can consider that in the context of what action we would take. And so that's the way that I think about these things. The other commissioners, I can't speak to how they think. But we have the option. The law says, and by the way, it's 4 absences, so it's not excused, unexcused makes no difference. If you're not here 4 times.
We know that.
And 2, or excused absences, or unexcused absences. And so your schedule that I received, I did make a request, and I was prompted by somebody who brought it to my attention that there was some absences. And so when I looked at the schedule seemed to apply that if they were excused absences, it was okay. That's not what the law says, so whatever that's worth. So that's all I've got to say. I don't know if anybody has any questions or whatever.
Thank you. I have questions. When we were informed of this, through you, Mr. Jim, you sent out a letter that you were going to retain an attorney, but I didn't understand that because it clearly states in our bylaws that that's a decision the commissioners can make. So I'm a bit confused on.
I don't think anywhere in my letter did I say I was gonna,
Well, you were seeking advice. I didn't have the letter.
I think they have a right to a hearing and representation.
Right,
If I'm
and
not
that was included. But you sought advice. Where is that? I know it was emailed to me. Oh, right here. You were you sent a letter to someone seeking advice.
who's it to?
This is to Susan. This is from you to Susan.
Yeah, that's the prosecuting attorney.
Okay,
That's not a cost. She's your attorney,
right.
so, yeah.
But I guess I'm confused, maybe you're not understanding my question. Why you're asking if it's clearly stated in our bylaws?
No. The
Am I
county,
misunderstanding?
the county
Okay.
prosecuting attorney represents this board and each of you
Okay,
as an attorney. If there is a conflict of interest for the county prosecuting attorney, then the county commissioners have the ability to provide you with legal counsel outside of the county prosecuting attorney's office.
okay, thank you.